Question 3. What kind of media institution might distribute your media product and why? When we were deciding which production company we wanted to represent and distribute our company, we made sure that we thoroughly researched our options in order to choose a company that would work best in correlation to our own product, which is Dollhouse, the opening sequence and thriller film. This required us looking up different kind of films that popular companies have made and which ones are best suited and most preferred by us as a group. First of all, we looked at 20th Century Fox, which is one of the big 5 major American film studios and one of the biggest and most well-known film production companies. The most predominant genre among the films distributed by 20th Century Fox have been action-adventure, and it has made a variety of popular films such as Kingsman: The Secret Service, Deadpool and Avatar, which have all been high-grossing films. They've also produced some thriller films in their time such as Fight Club, Gone Girl and Taken, which have all been popular films upon release. However, as they are more well known for other genres that doesn't match our film, we decided not to choose them, and we felt their media institution might not take as much of an interest in distributing our product based on its themes and genre, which could be deemed controversial as their company is global and often has many films aimed at younger viewers. As well as this, we didn't see enough similarities between our own product and those produced by them. We then looked at Working Title Films, who are a British film production company based in London, but are owned by Universal Studios, which is a larger company. They have produced a number of successful films, which are usually under the genre of comedies or drama. One of their most famous films would probably be Bridget Jones's Diary, which is a popular romantic comedy, but more recently they produced the extremely successful The Theory of Everything, which is a drama based on Stephen and Jane Hawking. Although Working Title is well known and a successful company, upon research we didn't find many films which were the genre of our own film, which is a thriller. Those that they did produce we did not know and clearly weren't as popular as films they have made from their usual genres. We decided not to pick Working Title mainly for that reason, as we felt it wasn't the best company to represent our own film if it was real, and it wouldn't gain as much success based on the outcomes of the thrillers they previously produced. We also thought that the company itself would not be interested in distributing our product anyway, once again based on the differences between ours and their typical films released. Another big company that we looked into was New Line Cinema, who is an American film studio whose films are distributed by Warner Bros. Entertainment, and much like Universal Pictures, they made it into our top picks of which film we wanted to use as a distributor as our film. Although New Line Cinema has produced quite a few largely popular thriller films such as The Conjuring, The Butterfly Effect and Seven, it's also known for producing quite a few romance and drama films too. Examples of these is the recent Me Before You, The Notebook and Hairspray. Although the thrillers released by their company had popularity and good responses, we felt as the company was smaller than the others, like Universal, that they may not be able to distribute our film as widely. Also, the trouble with Warner Bros. Owning the company means that creative choices could be limited if they produced the whole film. However, New Line Cinema would be a company that might take an interest and want to distribute our product, and that's based on the fact that they have released many thrillers, especially since they all follow a disturbing and kind of creepy vibe like our own narrative. We came to the conclusion after researching multiple companies to pick Paramount Pictures as a representative and distributor for our film. Paramount is a company that has released a wide range of films varying with genres which have all been popular and successful, such as the releases of Madagascar, Top Gun and Forrest Gump. They have also released some thrillers within this range such as Shutter Island, Interstellar, Enduring Love and 10 Cloverfield Lane. Some of these were very successful upon release and all include well-known actors such as Leonardo DiCaprio and Daniel Craig, which usually draws in the attention from audiences and also draws in viewers. 10 Cloverfield Lane was also a film we looked at in class and has some similarities to our own plot, so we felt that it worked using the same company to distribute our own product. We also felt the titles worked well with our opening sequence itself, and overall felt that Paramount would take an interest in our product, and we made a unanimous decision to choose it as a representative. Furthermore, since Paramount is one of the largest film companies, we could distribute our film on a global scale or an international scale, rather than just in Britain, which should then produce larger profit. Also, when it comes to distribution, Paramount would give us the funds to release it on multiple screens in cinemas in multiple countries as the initial product release. In terms of distribution, we would aim to widely release the film internationally on a large number of screens to reach our wide demographic. The ideal time to release the film would be during the summer, specifically July-August time, as the majority of our target audience are still at school, and this is the time of summer holidays. And that means people are more likely to go to a showing of the film as they are not restricted by the days that they can go out and enjoy recreational activities, whereas during school terms the only time available is the weekend or the evenings. In terms of promotion, we would do traditional advertising like posters and trailers, but we would also consider YouTube banners, as teenagers nowadays tend to have a much larger social online presence, and YouTube has become such a hit in the past couple of years that most teenagers are likely to see our adverts or trailers on there rather than on their television. After the cinematic release, we would also release merchandise such as posters and the DVD, but as it's much more popular to watch films on demand nowadays, especially among the young people, which is our target audience, we would consider distributing the film to companies like Netflix and Amazon Prime, which would also encourage people to watch the film, especially our target audience, as that tends to be their preference nowadays.